For some people, guys, when the market goes down, it could be a bad thing. But for me, it is a blessing in disguise because we are going to be getting really good entries on our favorite altcoins. So in this video, guys, I am going to drop my favorite altcoins that I'm looking to long or buy in spot, as well as some on-chain plays that I'm currently eyeing, because guys, this could be a very good opportunity for everybody out there. Because if this move towards the downside for Bitcoin ends up getting a very strong bounce, then guys, money is very much expected to flow into altcoins. And that is why it becomes very important that we position ourselves into the right place before the actual move towards the upside starts to happen. So guys, if getting to know all these entry zones is important for you and that is something that you are interested in, then guys, do me a favor and drop a like right now and also hit the subscribe button. And now guys, let's get right into it. So guys, welcome back and thanks for joining in once again. And right here, I have already mentioned a complete update about Bitcoin yesterday. So make sure that you watch that video. But first, watch this video. So in that update, I was talking about an ABC move towards the downside. All right. So in that case, we have an A, we have a B, and we are looking for our final wave towards the downside, which would be your wave C. Eventually, guys, this pattern can still develop in some sort of a larger WXY correction, which would look something like this. This entire move towards the downside, a three-waver becomes your W, and then we look for a three-wave move in your X, and then we look for another three-wave move in your wave Y. All right, this is also possible, and I think that is most likely going to be the case because I think that Bitcoin is going to consolidate in this region for quite some time. But again, guys, it is not necessary that we exactly do something like this, and we might just bounce off from this wave C support. All right, so your wave C support, or I would say wave C price targets, are coming between the 1 and the 1.236 Fibonacci trend-based Fibonacci extensions taken from this high to this low and to this high. All right, and these levels are coming between $104,200 to $105,483. All right, we have some liquidations in this region as well, so a lot of longs are going to be getting liquidated. So will be the hyperliquid trader who is still long on hyperliquid at a 40x leverage, and his liquidation price is somewhere around $106,000 or something like that. All right, so let's see what happens with 𝗕𝗬𝗠, aka the hyperliquid whale. All right, apart from that, we also have some support in this region, which is your previous range of consolidation. And if you use a fixed range volume profile tool in this region right here, then you can see your value area high of this range sits right between our target zones for wave C, and this level is sitting around $104,492. So precisely, I would say $104,500. Below that, we have some extra support at the POC and also at the value area low. Also, guys, wave C usually does not go all the way to the 1.618, but it is still possible. All right, so your 1.618 Fibonacci extension is sitting at $102,000. That would be a bloodbath, in my opinion, on a lot of altcoins which aren't yet performing really well. But overall, guys, I'm expecting an altcoin season very soon, and I'm expecting Bitcoin dominance to basically go lower from this point onwards, or maybe just consolidate while Bitcoin goes higher, or drop when Bitcoin consolidates. And that would mean that money is going to flow into altcoins, and that is exactly what this video is going to be all about. So first off, guys, the most important project that I am currently eyeing, and I will start off with the higher market cap tokens, and I will then go into the dirty degen plays, which are of course going to be higher risk compared to the first few higher market cap plays that I'm going to discuss in this video. So the first one is going to be virtual protocol. All right, so we have already seen a very nice move on virtuals, as you can see right around here. From around 43 cents low, we actually went all the way to $2.58. That was almost a 6x on virtuals from the lows. All right, and I was buying in this region, guys. I also shared a long entry right here at around 50 cents in this region inside the premium channel. All right, so if you're willing to join us and trade with us, then definitely the link is given in the description section below. So make sure that you check it out. Discounts are only lasting for this particular week. All right, coming back to the chart right here, we have some solid zone of support between 1.88 to around $1.99. So I would say $1.9 to $2 is going to be a very strong zone of support for virtual if you see price coming into this region, and that is where I will be going long on virtuals as well. Below that, we don't have significant zone of support, but I would say if we break that region of $1.9, we might just go all the way back down to 1.54. So it would be very interesting to see how price reacts in this region right here, as I have marked on the chart. All right, and as far as my price targets are concerned, for the next leg up, I would be targeting 2.96 and then around $3.4. And above that, I would be looking at another price target sitting at $4.24. Moving on to the next interesting play that I'm currently eyeing is going to be Hyperliquid. Now, we already had some support in this region around $32. Apparently, guys, we have broken down from this support, and right now this support has become resistance for the shorter time frame. So if we are able to basically confirm this region as support and flip this resistance into support, then guys, definitely this could end up being a swing failure pattern, and that would be a very good entry point indeed. But if we actually convert this into resistance, then I'm expecting Hyperliquid to come back into this orange box right here, and this region is between $27.2 to $28.4, and that would be a region where I would be happily buying in spot as well. Also guys, as far as the price targets are concerned, for the next leg up on Hyperliquid, I would be looking at $43 to $47 for Hyperliquid. So these are the resistance zones in my opinion. So these are going to be my targets for taking profit if I get an opportunity to go long or buy in spot. If I buy in spot, definitely guys, I will be holding for a longer period of time, and I will definitely not be selling at $43 or $47. My price target for Hyperliquid is above $100 to say the least, but let's see how that actually develops, because we have already seen a massive rally on Hyperliquid. This might just be the time to actually cool off for a little while before we actually see another move towards the upside. So I'm being patient with Hyperliquid as of now, but definitely guys, because this move towards the downside is a quick move, this usually means that it could be a nice entry point, at least for the shorter term, if you are looking for a small move towards the upside or a small bounce, considering that you go long in this region. All right. Now guys, moving on to the on-chain plays, the first play that I want to mention in this video is going to be JuliaOS. Now the ticker is JOS and it is on Solana, currently sitting at $16.9 million market cap. You can see that the price has been trading in some sort of a parallel channel towards the upside right now, retesting the support band or the lower trend line right here at around $17 million. If this breaks towards the downside, then I'm anticipating a move towards the downside all the way to around $11.6 million market cap. Below that, we have other zones of support as well, between $6.76 million to $3.90 million market cap. So if price comes into this region, I would be heavily bidding on JOS or JOS or JuliaOS, whatever you want to call it. And right now I'm observing the price reaction in this region. So if price actually bounces off from this trendline support and comes back up and converts this resistance into support, the resistance is sitting at $18.31 million market cap. That would be a good entry point for me as well. So this is what I am looking at right now. And basically guys, JuliaOS is a modular open source platform for building, deploying and managing AI-powered agents and swarms across multiple blockchains. And there has been a lot of hype behind the scenes on this particular project. And that is particularly the case that we have already seen it crash all the way 87-89% and then also make a very nice comeback from the lows to the highs. We have already seen a nice 5.7x. So this project has already proven itself, and I would always suggest guys that instead of buying things at the absolute lows, just expecting, or I would say hoping blindly that it will eventually come back up, it is much better to actually bet on conviction, bet on the plays which have already shown strength in the markets. All right, so this is something that I really like to do, and right now JOS has been showing significant strength compared to the rest of the market. So this is going to be a good play in my opinion. Moving on to the next one guys, we have Yield, and this is Yieldstone, and this is a project backed by 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 and 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. And right now you can see they had a very nice launch. Price went all the way to around $27-28 million market cap, but that is what I was expecting, that price will eventually come back down into my region of support. This is something that you only learn when you are in the market for a very long period of time, because now I do not chase price, I wait for price to come into my zones of interest, and that is where I personally buy. All right, so right here we have the interest zone between $17.5 million to $18.7 million market cap. This region is going to be a very crucial zone of support in my opinion for Yieldstone, and this could definitely become a really good project in my opinion. They are basically building an ecosystem that combines AI-powered analytics and a decentralized GPU marketplace and tokenized real-world assets like real estate. And their platform provides real-time insights, scalable compute power, and stable asset-backed returns. So basically, they are combining all of the buzzwords. So I'm not sure about, using all of the buzzwords. That is some sort of a red flag for me. But indeed, because of the backers that this project has, 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 as well as 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗔𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, even these two guys, when they mention about this launch and they put out a video, this might just do really well. All right, they are using all of the buzzwords as you can see right here: AI, GPU, basically 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, as well as RWA, real world assets. So let's see how that goes. I will be personally getting a bag in this region between 17.5 and $18.7 million market cap. Moving on to the next one, guys, as I already mentioned, I'm really bullish on the virtual ecosystem. And if you want a detailed guide on how these virtual Genesis launches are taking place and how you can participate in them and what are my conviction plays from the virtual ecosystem, then make sure, guys, that you drop a comment down below. There is a new launch that actually happened just a few hours ago, and that is called 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦. Now, this is a Genesis launch, and if you read the description, so this was shipped by UC Berkeley team who placed first in the virtual hackathon. 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦 is an emotionally intelligent AI companion that delivers real-time, voice-driven mental health support, blending human empathy with intelligent automation, so you always have someone to talk to anytime, anywhere. I think this might do really well, and it has already started to do really well, as you can see, sitting at $30 million market cap, guys, and it went all the way to around $64 million just at launch. Now price has retraced all the way back down to the 0.786 Fibonacci level, sitting at 23.54 million. So if price comes back down into this region between 18.3 and $23.5 million, I would be very much interested to grab a bag. Otherwise, I will be looking to basically enter once we convert this region of resistance into support. So your current zone of resistance is sitting at $32.32 million. And guys, if I enter in this region between 18 and $23 million market cap, my first zone of interest to take profit is going to be the 382 Fibonacci level, sitting at $44 million. But if I buy after this breakout and a retest of $32 million, then my interest zone to sell is going to be the all-time highs. So that is what I would be looking out for, and this is a new strategy that you can basically implement for your own trades as well. So there is something to learn every single moment on this channel. And if you have not yet subscribed, guys, then make sure that you smash that subscribe button right now. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible, so help us achieve that goal and hit the subscribe button and also like the video. All right, now moving on to the next one, there is a new meme coin on the Ethereum ecosystem that has been exploding, and it's called 𝗕𝗪𝗠. Now this is Pepe's dog, and guys, a lot of KOLs I've been watching, a lot of them chill 𝗕𝗪𝗠 like crazy. But guys, there hasn't been a significant pullback on this one yet, and that is something that worries me, and that is why I have not made any entry so far, because I'm looking to see if this will actually hold when it experiences the first pullback. All right, so that is very important. And also, guys, there is a very big confusion because there is this one which is sitting at $55 million market cap, and there is another one which is currently sitting at $10 million market cap. This one actually saw a retrace today, and it went all the way to the 786 Fibonacci level. As you can see, $5 million, already up 2x from these lows. But let's see if it can actually convert this region into support and then continue higher, because if that happens, then I would really start to think that, we have to make a decision which one is actually the right one. Is it this one sitting at $10 million market cap, or is it this one that has been just going crazy and sitting at $55 million market cap? All right, I have no positions as of now in either of these two, but I am actively monitoring both of them, and I will potentially call it in the diligence channel if I enter whenever I do so. All right, now guys, moving on to the next one, we have 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗠𝗃. This is on Hyper EVM, and I have been mentioning this right around here, right around here, and right around here as well. So I gave 3 different entries, and I mentioned this. I notified the people in the diligence channel for these 3 entries right here, and we got a very nice 10x from the bottommost entry right around here. Now price has been retracing towards the downside, so naturally I'm expecting price to come back again into this region, the 786 and the 886 Fibonacci retracement levels, sitting at 1.4 million and $2.5 million market cap. I think this will definitely see a bounce, and we might just go much higher and break all-time highs. But because this has already seen a run towards the upside, so I will also keep in mind that it is not necessary that we are going to see a very strong bounce very soon. It might happen that, we might just consolidate in this region for some time and then eventually see a move towards the upside, specifically when Hyperliquid also starts to come back up, because right now the Hype token is itself in a correction. All right, moving on to the next one, again on the Hyperliquid ecosystem from Hyper EVM. This one I called right around here in this region, somewhere around here, and I entered right here at around 1.26 million. That is where I entered, and I called it inside diligence right around here because I was basically looking for some sort of a move towards the downside somewhere around here. to call it in the diligence channel, but that never happened. And price actually went so high, all the way to like $5 million market cap. From my entry, it is already up around a 4x, and I've already recovered my initials. But this chart is looking really good in my opinion. This is a very bullish chart. There is volume. Let me just show you the volume as well. As you can see, volume has been consistently increasing on every move towards the downside and also towards the upside. So naturally, this might just be a very good runner in my opinion. And if you ask me one play to buy right now on Hyper EVM, I would say Wholly Liquid is the one to go for. But again, guys, this is not financial advice. Anything can happen in this type of market. And specifically, if you're buying on-chain plays, absolutely anything can go to zero. So always make sure, guys, that you're doing your own due diligence. All right, moving on to the next one, guys, we have 𝗕𝗓 from the Hyper EVM ecosystem. Again, because I'm very active on Hyper EVM, and this one is currently sitting at $450,000 market cap. The volume has basically dried out quite a lot, so I'm a little bit skeptical as of now to buy. But I think, when Hyperliquid again makes a move back up and bounces, then we might just see a revival on a lot of the memes on Hyper EVM as well. I bought right around here in this region and I sold right around here to recover my initials. Now it is a free bag for me, and potentially I might be getting a new entry in this region between $400,000 and $700,000 market cap. So if you're interested, you can pick up a bag for yourself as well. And the reason why I am still bullish on this despite the volume going down is the fact that the team is still consistently pushing content over and over again every single day, multiple posts every single day. So I think that this move towards the downside and volume going down might just be some sort of an accumulation phase for this particular meme coin. So I would definitely not consider selling my free bag that I currently hold, right? But definitely, guys, make sure that you do your own research around this one, because now this is getting really dirty region, because this is sitting at just $450,000 market cap, guys. This is where you get your 10x, 20x, 50x, and even 100x, right? Moving on to the next one, we have the last play for this video, and that is going to be again from the Hyper EVM ecosystem, and this is the HYPE token on Hyper EVM. So it is basically similar to what we had on Ethereum, and the ticker was Bitcoin. If you remember, Harry Potter, Sonic, Inu, and this one is right here. It's called Harry Potter Hyper Mario Liquid Inu or whatever. So basically this is sitting at $206,000 market cap. This one hasn't run yet, and it is consolidating in this region, and my entry is right around here itself, around $220,000, $230,000 market cap. So let's see if this actually witnesses a move towards the upside and we see a nice move up and secure some profits. Again, guys, this is very dirty region. This is very risky. So make sure that you're doing your research around them and do not consider any of these plays to be financial advice. And basically, guys, that was all. If you want regular updates about when I actually enter into these kind of plays with entries as well as exits, then definitely check out the diligence channel. The link is given in the description section below to actually subscribe to the channel. And also there are discounted offers running right now, so make sure that you take advantage of it. If you're willing to trade futures with us, check out the premium channel. And if you're willing to build a spot portfolio for the upcoming altcoin season, then definitely check out the 100x program, and the link is given in the description section below. That was basically all, guys, from this particular video. If you enjoyed watching it and if you found it valuable, then make sure, guys, that you drop a like. And also, guys, if you're new to the channel, then do not forget to smash that subscribe button and also ring the bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever I put up another update. That's all, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep hustling.